We're on IXL K9. I'm going to give you a quick couple of hints. We're going to do a few of these problems. Hopefully you'll be able to get in and finish it if it's a missing assignment for you. Let's take a look at the first question. It says a mysterious flying superhero known as Blue Sky protects the good citizens. And we're really looking for a number. We're looking for this here, and it's usually in the last sentence. It says for each hour Diane has charged the suit, she can go 2 hours of flying. So for 1 hour of charging, I can fly for 2 hours. And if I come down here for 1 hour of charging, I can fly for 2 hours. And it's about graphing proportional relationships. So it's going to be a straight line through 0. So every one of these is going to start at 0. And then the question here says, what's the slope of the line? Well, from 0, 0, we're going to go up 2 and over 1, and I'm going to be there. So my slope can be 2 over 1, or I could just type in 2. So let's take a look here. I see that his tank needs to hold 5 gallons of water for every fish. So for every 1 fish, we need 5 gallons of water. So 1 fish, 5 gallons of water. That means 2 fish would need 10 gallons of water. So I could actually do that, and I could put a dot right there too, and you can see that it still starts at 0, and the slope of the line is from 0, 0. We're going to go up 5 over 1. So this time I won't write 5 over 1. I'll just put 5. So there's that one. Again, we're just looking for this right here. After 10 minutes, Bill shelled 4 pounds of peas. So after 10 minutes, we got 4 pounds of peas. 10 minutes, there's 10 minutes down here. It's on the bottom, 10 minutes. 4 pounds of peas is that dot right there. And again, we're just going to start it back at 0. Now the slope on this one, we got to count rise and run. If you go up, you're going to go up 4 and over 10. But if you look at this dot right here, this point right here is up 2 over 5. It's still on the same line. There's my 10, 4. So here my slope is, my rise is 4 over 10, but it's simplified down to 2 over 5. So we'll write 2 over 5, and that'll be our fraction. It takes Aaliyah 10 days to build 6 swings, is in that sentence right there. So in 10 days, I can build 6 swings. That's that right there. And I'm going to go back down to 0 and make my other dot because it's a proportional relationship. And I'm going to count to the very first dot. And the first dot I see is that one right there, which is rise of 3 and a run of 5. So it's up 3 and over 5, so that's 3/5. The rest of these problems all pretty much work out the same way. The witch is invisible for 8 minutes if I drink 5 milliliters of potion. So let's go find 8 minutes. There's minutes. There's 8 minutes up here, and 5 milliliters of potion is right there. So I mean, we can assume that if I don't drink any potion, I wouldn't be invisible. So that'd be 0, 0. And my slope here is up 8 and over 5, and that doesn't reduce. So 8/5 is the slope of my line. It's just 8 over 5 because I got to go up 8 and over 5. I'm going to do one more. When Carrie practices for 6 hours, apparently she likes to eat cookies. So when she practices for 6 hours, she gives herself 18 cookies. So we're going to go 18 cookies is up here. 6 hours is right there, and there it is. So I'm going to assume that if I don't practice, I don't get any cookies. And I'm going to count to my very first dot. And my first dot is this one right here. I just click it twice. That's just my second dot. And you take my rise. My rise is up 6. And my run is over 2. Because the bottom axis counts by 1s, but the top axis, the y-axis, counts by 2s. So it's up 6 over 2, and if you write 6 over 2, it'll be wrong because it needs to be reduced. So you can reduce 6 over 2, call it 3 over 1. You could call it 3 if you want. I could just call 3. That'll be my slope, and that's it.